there may be, because of how you're feeling, there may be an element of fake it till you make it. Hi, my name's Dee. Welcome to Sunchild Tarot and welcome to your new moon reading for February 2020. So that's the new moon in Pisces. Now, normally I'd be asking, what would we be beginning with the new moon energies? Listening to the astrologers, this time this new moon, it is incredibly transformative, as all new moons are. We're at the end of the passage for the zodiac. The new moon's going to start passing around the zodiac again next month. Actually in a few days, but you know what I mean. So I want to ask the question, how can we best utilize the new moon energies? Because it is as much about considering and planning beginning things as actually beginning things. And it's also about considering and planning how to end things, which makes sense with all the Capricorn energy we've got going around and will have for the rest of much of this year as well as last year. You can ask a question if you want, but bear in mind I am looking at how we can best utilize these energies. Now, the reading either is for you or it isn't, and the way that you know is if the past and the present don't fit, the future's not going to fit. It's not for you. But I do advise that you watch more than one anyway. You want to have a look at your sun, your moon, your rising, maybe your Venus placement, maybe your north node, whatever takes your fancy. Now, if you don't know what all of those are, your rising sign, your moon sign, etc., there's a link down below so that you can get yourself a free birth chart. And also there is a timestamp to get past all of this waffle because you've only got to listen to it the once. As a general reading rules apply. You know, roles can be reversed. I could be saying you're doing something and it's somebody around you that's doing something, or vice versa. Timing's hardly absolute because with all of these new moons, full moons, astrological aspects, they're like ripples in a pond. And some people will be hit by the ripple before other people are hit by the ripple. Other people don't necessarily get hit by that particular ripple. So it's timing is advisory. Of course, if you're led to this reading well out of season, well, that's when it's useful for you. So enough of my waffle. I think I've said everything that I need to. Let's bring up the cards. Okay, Pisces, I gather you're feeling like your dreams are crumbling at the moment, where there is a lot of crumbling around you, but it seems like with a couple of other signs as well, you're having a point of realization, a point of initiation almost happening for you, because how you're feeling, we have the Tower clarified by the Ace of Cups. So a plan or a dream that you was wanting to push forward with, you're worried about whether you have the equipment for it, because do you go up to the next level or not when you're feeling quite as impoverished as you are? Now, with the Oracle cards, we have anxiety, Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right, which I think I'll get into that bit as we go into the reading. Clouds with shape-shifting. Uriel, the angel of flame. Things that which need to be burnt will be burnt. Nothing stands against the flame of Uriel. Realization. So there's that point I was saying about initiation. And then the scariest card in the Moonology deck, the full moon, surrender to the divine. So let me just change camera. So, you're feeling like you're having a tower moment. Do you take this next step forward or not when you're feeling so very impoverished and in need that you haven't got everything that you're requiring? But you have recognition. Spirit is bringing you recognition. You have victory here in the physical world and clarity. You know what path to move forward on. And you have the Six of Coins here, which is indicates to me there is either a helping hand or an element of balance being occurring in the situation. But what is standing against you right now? We have the Hierophant, so there's a tight structure, and your harvest, the Empress, is standing against you. So the Empress here could be quite a forceful personality that is trying to dominate things by being very, very vain and very, very trying to remain in control and making sure that it's about them. But I also feel that there is that element of sorry, a bit of dust. There is that element of it's your own harvest that is standing against you. It is the rules that you have set around yourself and to how you are bringing things into the home and into your life are standing in your way, which indicates that you do need to indeed to do a little bit of shape-shifting, because you've had the power of driving forward in the past. You maybe haven't always taken the action that you wanted to. Another way I can read this is an attraction to an Aries, which Pisces are not unknown for having attractions to an Aries, but if that's what that is, it ain't worked out very well. But where you're going into, we've got the Aries again with the Emperor, but also the Hanged Man. You are going into a place where you are ruling, where you are the authority. You have the recognition, you have the balance, and you have the assistance. However, I don't think you're going to see it that way. It may take a little bit of time to come around, but more to the point, it's that everything is going to be so very different from the rules that you'd set up for yourself previously that for a great amount of time you don't know which way is up. However, there is someone around you that is very committed to you, or there is support that is very committed to you, or people around you are also putting forward that, come on, you've got to make a choice one way or another. Are you doing it or not? And to be honest, I'm feeling all three of those things. So I'm not going to do a take what resonates. I think well, I never try to do the take what resonates. The reading's either for you or it's not. But I think all three things are relevant. There is someone around you who is supporting you. There is a choice that you have to make whether you are going to be committed or not. And whatever the third thing was that I say, I'm sure I said three things. So your fears appear to be that, well, this dream that I'm wanting to take forward, should I? Will I? But it is going to take you to whole new lands. But like the last reading I did, which I think was Capricorn a minute ago, your wounds will be on show, which is not unusual considering the astrology at the moment. Chiron is doing something with Black Moon, Lilith, and Venus in Pisces, I think. Yeah. So anyway, Chiron's busy. Chiron is busy, and he is activated in the sky, and a lot of our secrets with that combination of Black Moon and Lilith are being brought up to our own attention. So no wonder you are having this anxiety, because things feel really unstable at the moment. But I do want to say is that, yeah, there is pain that you will pass through with the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. But the dream that you're wanting to take forward, as long as you are open to input, and that you are not holding fast to structure, things can be changed. Things will look upside down, then you go upside down to make sense of them. Change your shape, change the way that you are seeing things, have the realization that the dawn is on the other side of the keyhole, and let that which needs to burn away, because final outcome card, 10 of Cups, happiness. And on this particular one, happiness within a crystal ball and love within a crystal ball. So this 10 of Cups card is very much a love card with the one rose in and one rose out. So if you're looking for some love advice, especially if that's with an Aries, that's actually looking really, really positive. But there's a lot more going on than that, because it's your way of being and your how you are going to proceed forward and how your driving force is going to be working for that feels under threat at the moment. But I do not believe it is under threat, because you have a victory. You have a victory where you have to sit and study it, but with the act of sitting and studying, there is a wonderful clarity coming to you where you will be defining your own kingdom, your own empire, your own rules. Or that's a more mature Aries as well, or your Aries has grown up. But again, I think all of that is true. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, there's a wonderful clarity with this Ace of Swords here, that I'm really feeling that there may be, because of how you're feeling, there may be an element of fake it till you make it, because it's like your rational mind, everything that's working in the straight lines can go, I can see that that's good, I can see that that's good, I can see that that's good, but it's rubbing against my structures, so I don't like it, but I know it's all good. Fine, work with that. Fake it till you make it. It is all good. But surrender to the divine, surrender to those influences that are coming in for you. And I need to listen to that one myself, being a Pisces, because that's highly relevant for me at the moment. I was inspired to pull one from the Greek mythology oracle, which I haven't done on any of the other new moon ones, but let's just see what particular god is in operation here. Oh, we've got two of them. Demeter with mother. And so you're being nurtured and there is that harvest, but that could also relate to that Empress card in more ways than one, because Demeter can be quite miserable. You know, that's the reason we have winter. She's moaning that her daughter's gone down to the underworld, and if she can't have light and happiness, no one's having it. Well, there's a constructive attitude. But also Artemis, the goddess of light, with a beautiful ability to target. She was the goddess of wisdom and war. She sprang forth fully formed. She's that is a really this is a battle. This is a battle where things will be burning away. You've got the tower moment. You've got Uriel, the angel of flame. So, yes, this is a battle, but with study and the ability to look at things differently, which you will be forced to look at things differently, you can have a laser sharp target, a wonderful clarity that will bring you the happiness that you are requiring. But it is going to bring all of your wounds to the surface in the process. But that is for you to have a rebirth. Let's just quite enjoying this reading. So let's just have a look at that Nine of Wands. Okay, so we've got Four of Swords. Yeah, that's something that you've got to do on your own, one way or another. You've got to do that on your own. So so that also doesn't. I was wondering why, because and the Hanged Man again, you're going to have to wait for your results. Okay, so this new moon reading, I thought, oh, and two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So that's quite positive. So this new moon reading then, I think the effects of this are going to be lasting for quite some time. Because you have to decide whether you're going to go through this Three of Swords or simply go through anxiety. So you can have pain through anxiety, or you can have pain through healing. What would you choose? Final card, King of Wands. There's that Aries influence once again. So good friends around you, good commitments around you, and your friends are showing you that you need to make a commitment to something one way or another. So get on with it. And if it means that you've got to change your shape to do it, it's only a shape. Do it. So if this means anything to you, please do comment down below. Click subscribe while you're there, because it does help the channel, or even a like. Your next readings will be your waxing moon reading, and I will be doing some readings for the Mars ingress Capricorn, and I promise, Pisces, I will get on with your eclipse effect 6-phase reading at some point. I've only done Capricorn so far, but you're next. So I just need a spare afternoon because it's a long process. So, okay, good luck with all of this. Chin up, just keep going. You have the clarity, you know what the goal is. Keep going. Cheers.